live because I got a lot of questions about the lash business. I wrote down a lot of key things that I feel like will help y'all as I gathered all the questions. And so I'm going to run through some tips and gems for you really quick. I'm gonna try not to make it too long. Every time I say I'm not gonna make it too long, I make it too long. So if I do make this video too long, I am sorry. But yeah, let's get right into it. So you know, I have to bring my notebook out so I can stay on topic because I go all over the place. Okay, so where is there we go. Okay, so boom. A lot of people always ask, the very first question is, how do I get started? What do I need to do? It's the first thing that I need to do. And I will honestly say, don't wait on nobody. Just get started. Like, just go buy all the stuff that you know that you're supposed to buy. Go get all the supplies. Go get the tweezers. Go ask your cousins, your sisters, anybody. Can I practice on you? Just get started. Now, I will say before you get all into the practicing on somebody, make sure you at least go invest into a class. Go ask your favorite lash tech, hey, do you have any classes or whatever before you actually get on a actual person. But I will say, yes, go get your mannequin and practice on your mannequin. Like, just get started so you can get the groove. See if you even want to put that time into it, you know? So, yeah, and I will say if you do want to be in the shop, I say this all the time because a lot of people always ask about the license and stuff like that. But if you want to be in a shop, a suite, depending on what state you're in, yes, you do need a license. But to actually lash, to actually just put lashes on somebody, no, you don't need no type of license. You do, because you're working with the eyes, you do need to learn about sanitation. So that's why it's very vital to still go and get a license and go and take the extra steps if you do want to make this into a career. But that kills that. The facts are, you don't need a license to lash. You only need a license to be able to perform in a shop. So, the thing that I want to talk about is the extension side. Now, I do get a lot of questions about the strips as well. So we're gonna go over that in a whole nother video. But today, right now, I want to tap into the lash techs, the people who are going to be doing extensions. Um, if you haven't got started into lashes, it's okay. Some of the stuff that I'm about to say, you're not going to understand. But if you go and get started, go take your class and all that stuff, come back to the video. I promise you this video is going to help you tremendously. It's going to be stuff that the people that you even going to go to are probably not going to teach you, because just everybody's different, you know. And a lot of people don't want to give you the sauce. They just want you to come spend your money so I can teach you the basics, so you can at least walk away from me getting your lashes done, which is what you need, because everybody has different techniques. So that's why I say go to your favorite lash tech so you can go and watch their techniques. Actually pay attention. Actually, like, watch the exact steps that they're doing. It's down to what diameters are they using, what lengths are they using, are they putting what are they doing a mixed set, are they doing one straight all the same length, or are they doing different lengths? We call that mixed lengths. Um, so another thing that I will say too, um, invest in yourself. Don't worry about the money. The money is going to come. The number one thing you want to be focused on is if this is something that you're going to love doing. Is this something that you're going to be able to do, whether it's free or whether it's being paid for? If you are in it for the money, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out for you. You got to have some type of connection with it, because If not, it's gonna flop. So, let's get into the tips. Let's get into the tips. Um, I will include, by the way, um a free PDF of all the products that I use, and also my favorite lash maps that I do on my clients. That will be totally free, so you need to grab it now if you're gonna grab it, because eventually, you already know what I'm about to say, price goes up. So grab it while you can. Yeah, let's get into it. The first thing I'm gonna say, this is not in any order, by the way, is you want to make sure, if you are struggling with retention, if you are struggling with um, like the lashes keep falling off and they're not, like, you gotta wait too long for it to dry. Yes, you do need to find you a glue that is fast drying, but it also depends on how much glue you're using. Maybe you're not using enough glue, so it's not sticking. You know what I'm saying? You need enough glue to where it's going to attach the lash and it's going to be able to last on the lash, on the natural lash. um so that's number one. Also, if you are struggling with isolation, I just made a video, a short, about isolation. You can go watch it really quick. Um, it's so many ways to isolate. Like, there's no right or wrong. Honestly, like, there's no right or wrong way to isolate. Long as you can get that lash in between those tweezers by itself, one, then you can attach that extension onto that lash, baby. Nothing else matters. Like, quit letting people make you feel like there's a right or wrong way. There's not. Long as it's not sticking to the natural lash, that's it. So I have a secret way that I isolate, and I just revealed it in my short that I just uploaded, so you can go check that out. Um and another thing, y'all, for bottom lashes, when you're getting into the bottom lashes, um, I will say isolation on the bottom lashes really don't matter. You do not have to sit there and do the lashes like that. When you are doing bottom lashes, just place it on the lash. Make sure you're not getting it on the skin. That's it. Um, those lashes are going all different type of ways. Now, yes, you want, your goal is to get it on one lash, but if it's touching another lash, it really doesn't matter. Um, the goal is, though, to get it on one lash. Usually they're sparse, they're spaced out enough to where you can do that. Also J curl. Y'all stop using B curls and C curls. You want to use J curl on the bottom lashes. Anywhere between, I want to say, 7 millimeter and 11 if you doing spikes, but 10 or 9, I really wouldn't go past 9. If they don't want long bottom lashes, do them 7s and 8 spikes if they want it with speed. If they want the dramatic spikes, not too long, it's not going to be down here, but they want it long enough, you can do them 11 spikes and then go in with your 7s and 8s. um okay, so another thing, the key thing to um a mixed set, use different diameters, use different lengths, and also use different curl patterns. That's one thing that we be forgetting to do. Like, yes, you can do um different lengths and you can do different diameters. It's gonna make a huge difference. But also do different curl patterns. It's gonna give it that wispy, fluffy look that everybody be going for. That is really the key to the fluffy look. The different, what it does, the different curl patterns, you might have a C curl doing this, And then you have, I mean, a D curl doing this, and then you have a C curl coming back behind it doing this. So if you have a lot of those, it's a fluffy look. That is the key. So, yeah, just play around with different curl patterns while you're doing mixed sets. Another thing is taping methods. Isolation will be so much easier if you're using a taping method. And I say this all the time. It's so easy. Put the tape right here, pull it this way. Put the tape right here, pull it this way. Put the tape right here, pull it up if you need to, if the lashes are going down. So you will know, and on everybody's eyes are different. You might have to pull this lash this way, and then this eye this way, and then the same eye you might have to pull this way to isolate that part, the outer corner, and you might have to pull it up in the middle, because in the middle they go down this way, but these are going this way. Like, just use the taping method, play around with it, like pull it up, just make sure, get a mirror or something, and make sure their eyes are not open while you are lashing. That is the only thing when you're doing the taping method, because if it is open, some people are more sensitive to the fumes than others. So they'll get the fumes into their eyes and it'll start burning. It'll leave that red mark. It'll just make it irritated after a while. It's just not good to have the eyes open. Now, when you're doing bottom lashes, yes, I don't tell my clients to just literally open their eyes, but I'm going to tape it back enough to where their eyes are going to be open. It has to be open so the lashes aren't getting stuck together to where you're gluing their eyes shut. You get me? So with that, it's different. It's a different story. But as long as you do them fast enough, not using too much, you don't have to use too much glue on the bottom lashes. Because it's so much easier for the glue to run back into their eyes. So you don't want to use too much glue on the bottom lashes. And you let them know that the bottom lashes aren't going to last as long as the top lashes. That is exactly why. Some of them do still. I get a lot of clients that it still lasts a long time. But it's safe to not do that when it comes to the bottom lashes. That's why they shouldn't be $50 for bottom lashes. It should be only like $5 to $10, 20, 25 at the max for bottom lashes. Some people do 30. It's up to you. If you're a hustler, you want to work with the people. So 15 to 20 is a good price for bottom lashes. Another thing is to keep your client coming back. You want to be convenient, you want to be comfortable, and you want to be clean. The 3 C's. I almost forgot it, but the 3 C's, you want to be convenient, comfortable, and clean. So when I say convenient, not convenient to where, those people who be complaining because you taking a day off and you out to eat with your friends. No, that's not convenient. Yes, it's convenient for them, but that's not convenient for your mental health. You need to understand that, yes, the customer's always right, but in business, it's business. In personal life, you still need time for your personal life. So that's all that is. If anybody want to get mad at that, get somebody else to do it, So yeah. But when it comes to being convenient for your client, maybe it's their birthday tomorrow, their lash tech or their original person, or they waited last minute, didn't have the money, whatever the case may be, they have to come last minute. It's their birthday tomorrow, they'll pay extra. Even if they don't pay extra or whatever, they might tip, you never know. But they'll, okay, this time I'll get you in late at night, no late night fees and stuff like that, like after hour fees and stuff like that, like, or same day appointments. Literally, like, that's kind of like taking a walk-in client. So when you are charging for same day appointments, I feel like it's kind of inconvenient, and nobody likes to, like, why would I have to pay for me to come in right now? Yeah, it's convenient for you, but I would rather want to pay you a tip or want to pay extra on my own versus you telling me, like, yeah, you need to go ahead and come up off of that. Like, it's not a good vibe. So that is what I mean by being convenient. Now, when it comes to clean, yes, be clean, make it smell good, make it an experience. If one wrong thing people not gonna want to come back. If your house smell like, or even if your shop salon smell like Doritos in your trash can, tacos, whatever the case may be, it's not gonna be pleasant for them, and they probably not gonna want to come back. That's gonna be stuck in their mind and their memory. They're gonna always remember like, oh, she did so good, but her house stank. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure it's a good um a good that threw me off. I had a phone call, my bad. But make sure it's a good experience for them. That'll keep them coming back. Comfortable as well. Um, that ties into kind of the same thing as what I was going with. The environment, but comfortable as far as your bed, your reclining chair, whatever you have. Have a blanket if it's cold and you know that it's cold in there. Like, girl, have a blanket for them. Have a pillow, maybe extra cushion your table. Like, make it real comfortable for them. So yes, you want them to fall asleep. A lot of clients feel bad about falling asleep while you're doing the lashes, but let them know, like, girl, yes, go to sleep, get your lash nap. Like, that's the part of the experience, like, yeah, you want them to go to sleep so they can be more relaxed. And let's talk and make it more faster. That's just me. But yeah. Another thing is, you want to use glue rings. If you're still using those circle or square or whatever kind of marble thing you putting your glue on and you still putting the tape on there, don't do that. Like, for one, you're wasting glue because the tape absorbs more glue than it's getting onto the lash. Like, it's absorbing while you're lashing. It's bad and it's drying it out. So you want to get a glue ring because you're more likely to use all the glue in the glue ring before you use all the glue on the piece of tape. And it also helps you go faster because it's right there. Everything's in one motion. Like, it's just easier for you to go. I mean, faster for you to use a glue ring. Another thing is key to retention and also for making your lash sets faster is primer, glue aid, or bonder. Primer to prime their lashes, make sure it's all clean, get all that oil off of there, get all that dirt out of there so the glue can stick directly to the lash and do what it's supposed to. And then also the glue aid or a bonder, it just makes sure the glue dries a little bit faster. So when you are doing the bonder and stuff, that is why some of y'all be your lashes be sticking together, because once you put that glue on there, it needs to be isolated. It needs to be in one fast motion. And if you're not fast enough yet, it's gonna start sticking together. So before you get all into the trying to make your sets faster, you want to make sure you have the isolation down. Another thing is, ooh, this is a tip that helps me as far as, we in an inflation, we in a recession, whatever you want to call it. The prices are going up everywhere, and we are spending a lot of money on supplies as well as trying to buy these groceries, and then this gas is going up, and then we got all these student loans and all this stuff we got to pay back. Like, it's just, the world's getting crazy. So one thing that I do, if you know that whoever you get your lashes from and all your supplies from, if you're shopping online or even if you go to them in person, ask them if they use Afterpay. Ask them if they have some type of payment plans that you can use. It comes in handy. If you have a client today or next week and you gotta wait until their money comes to pay it off or something like that, it's easier to, okay, I'm gonna order these products, I'm gonna get them in, whatever. By the time she comes, when that money for that, I'm gonna just go ahead and pay that off, and now I'm in the green. Like, sometimes you need help, and it's better than a loan. Getting a loan and paying for it, because what Afterpay does, it pays the actual person you're buying it from up front, and you just owe Afterpay. Yeah, they do add up them late fees and stuff like that, so you want to pay it back. But yeah, it's no interest fees or nothing like that. And also, usually it's like broke up into 4 payments. And it's also good for your e-commerce business if you have any online store or anything like that. Afterpay, girl, like it's gonna work for you. Another thing, y'all, stop using those long pieces of tape on people's bottom lashes. That is more liable to bruise their eyeball, and then you're wasting tape. I don't know about y'all, but this blue tape that I use on the bottom lashes be $11. No, 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 no. I lied. It was like 12, 13, 14 around that way. I think it was actually like $15, low key. Like it was high, okay? Look, it is high for one roll of tape. So when you're running through that tape, you're spending it's the small things. If you know about saving, then you know, but it's the small things that count that will help you be able to grow your money. Um so stop wasting tape, using them long ass pieces of tape on people's lashes. Just use short pieces of tape, and it's easier to control what you're putting down, what you actually using on tape. Because this part of the tape don't matter, and this part of the tape, when you putting it this way, this part of the tape don't matter. It's this part that matters. It's this part, and it's this part. So use those pieces, small pieces of tape, and stop using all that shit. Okay, now that I got that out the way. Another thing for you new lash techs: do not drink coffee or any caffeine if you are doing lashes today. Don't drink coffee today if you're doing lashes today. Don't drink coffee tomorrow if you're doing lashes tomorrow. Yesterday, you shouldn't have drunk no coffee if you were going to do lashes yesterday. If you are just one of those people who just be tired, you need to get up and get you some coffee, drink it at like 5, 6 in the morning if you have 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Because once that coffee kick in, you gonna be doing this. Coffee makes you do this, okay? And when you trying to lash and stuff, it's gonna be irritating, and it's gonna take you too long to finish the set. So just don't drink any caffeine. Try to stay away from it when you are lashing. I drink coffee on my off days, so I understand. But yeah, if you're gonna be lashing, you don't need that coffee because it's gonna make your time so much worse. Another thing. That is about it for right now. I am, yeah, gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna go ahead and record my next video, which will be about how to prepare for a launch, how to launch a business, and how to even get your business started as far as the lash strips go. Or even if you're selling anything else, it's just going to help you be able to get that started. So stay tuned for the next video. Again, if you haven't watched my secret sauce, my secret tip of the day, go watch that short right now. See y'all later.